And ever wonder if the villains you think are defeated are actually playing a much longer game? And in the world of Fallout, deception is a way of life, and no one embodies that more than Hank MacLean. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Hank, initially presented as the model Vault Dweller, quickly reveals a darker side that uh, uh, beneath the charming exterior lies a master manipulator, prioritizing control over genuine compassion. Uh, um, Season 2 throws Hank fully into villain territory, but his supposed final act, quote, wiping his own memory, has fans questioning everything. To understand why Hank might have faked the mind wipe, we need to remember Vault-Tec's core philosophy. It wasn't about rehabilitation, it was about conditioning. And behavioral modification and identity manipulation were simply tools to achieve a desired outcome. And Hank, having spent years within that system, would have perfected those methods. The idea that Hank orchestrated his own erasure has sparked heated debate. Some believe he simply fulfilled his enclave duties and is no longer needed. But others see a cunning plan, a way to escape consequences and maintain control. Lucy held the control box, but Hank revealing a second one proved he always held the ultimate power. How did Hank acquire a backup control mechanism? Vault-Tec doesn't rely on single points of failure, and neither does Hank. With his deep understanding of the mind control chips, a failsafe seems entirely plausible. And when he pushes the button, he appears to enter reset mode, but Lucy's tears seem to awaken him, a reaction unseen in other subjects. And let's be honest, a character as compelling as Hank deserves a more intricate fate. Kyle MacLachlan's performance is iconic, and simply erasing his mind feels like a waste. Plus, Hank is deeply connected to the overarching conspiracies, and his story can't possibly end in New Vegas. Remember that special Pip-Boy? It initiated Vault-Tec's Phase 2, and his work was far from over. Hank's manipulative nature isn't a recent development. From the beginning, he has been willing to destroy entire communities to preserve his image. He raised Lucy under the guise of the Golden Rule, conditioning her to trust him implicitly, even when evidence suggests she shouldn't. He doesn't lie. He controls the narrative, subtly guiding Lucy toward forgiveness. And his final interactions with Lucy reinforce this. He leans heavily on nostalgia, shared memories, and the comfort of the vault, eroding her resolve. This works because of the love Lucy has for her father. Hank pretending to lose his mind fits perfectly into his established manipulative power. He even uses the ghoul's weaknesses to create obstacles for Lucy, sending a mind-controlled snake oil salesman as an emissary. So will Hank MacLean return in season 3? There are many possibilities. We might see flashbacks revealing more about his pre-war activities and his relationship with staff. He was obviously a key player in Vault-Tec's plans, and we've only scratched the surface. The central question remains, was his mind truly wiped? If so, we might see an exploration of identity stripped of ideology. But the more terrifying possibility is that Hank never erased his mind and is now camouflaged, free to continue his plans undetected. He's avoided justice, martyrdom, or resistance. If Hank convinced Lucy he's erased himself while remaining mentally intact, it's his most brilliant move yet. He's prepared for every eventuality. Watch to the it's a chilling thought, isn't it? Speaking of chilling, did you hear about the Vault-Tec scientist who lost his memory? He kept forgetting what he was building. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.